Hey everyone, it is Amanda here, and let me just address this issue. I'm not gonna reply to any negative comments or negative feedback. I just not gonna deal with it. I wanted to take this opportunity and talk with everyone about how I got my show going in the background about my aromatherapy line for health and wellness, bath bombs and bath salts and like that. So basically, I'm not going to show you what I use when I am doing this at all. I'm not going to show you the products I really use, but you'll see me mixing everything because I have a few things that I add in that, if I won't make any money if I give it away. So that's the problem here. This is a business, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm creating a whole bunch of them. I have some already done. I will show you a few that I already have done, and then I will show you what I'm going to be going for. So I'm going to be creating each one of these as simple or as simply as I can. I make them not round. I do make square ones. I make big heart ones, half egg shaped ones. And then I also use a whatchamacallit. I can't even think. Um, like the regular, it's weird. I'll show you and explain it all to you that way. Um, it looks like I'm having some issues here. I'm trying to. Um, Give me 1 second here. I want to adjust some things. Because lately I have been trying to view when people are talking to me, and I'm not able to see it, which doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. I was able to before, and now I cannot. So I'm trying to fix this as I'm live and get everything set up. Let's see. I'm using. Oh, that would explain it. That will explain it. So I'm going to have to fix this because apparently the browser that I normally use is what's causing the issue. So I will be able to look that up. That was my phone going nuts. So let me get this pulled up and then I will go from there. I don't understand why it changed my information and my page over. That's about dumb. Um, but I have noticed that a lot of people are doing like bath bombs and on Facebook again, Facebook, YouTube, and a long time ago they were doing them. It was like the thing to do, and it feels like it's making a comeback. And I wanted to show you guys, what I offer and the things that I do, and move from there. And that way, you guys can see it. My prices range from $3 up to $50. I will show you what exactly is a $50 bath bomb, and then you guys can make the judgment yourself. That $50 bath bomb is very, very large. It's for like big garden tubs, or you can actually break them apart and use them for multiple different baths if you want, or you can use it for like a foot soak one day. Basically, the line that I'm showing you again is an aromatherapy line. These items work amazingly. My mother used it, and she has a lot of health problems. And she, even just talking to her, she had this amazing, relaxed energy about her, which I absolutely love that about it, that it was able to work for her so well. And so I wanted to kind of share this, guys, with you. And I'll be giving away 10 free samples. All you have to do is pay shipping and handling. Overseas and other countries and things like that are definitely a no. You have to pay more money for shipping, but normally it's around like $5. My daughter is going to be joining me here in a second because I am making some specifically for her. I'm going to make one quick phone call though, just because I got everything together. I've got my stuff pulled up. I can see what I'm doing, and I can go from there. I do not like the other browser that's there. So let's see. And then I want to show you guys. again, I am still trying to set everything up. I got to fix this. So everything is stuff here. Oops, that's not good. That got too big. Baby. That works. Okay. So I just want to, this is my $50 bath bomb. Okay, that's normal. These are going to kind of crack. But this is a, hold on. Mom, hey, I'm on YouTube Live.
Okay.
I wanted to let you know.
Okay, I'll get on there in a second.
All right, sweetheart.
All right, bye.
Bye. Anyway, so this is my $50 bath bomb. It's huge. You can break this off. It has been setting out for what? Oh, like 24 hours now. Setting out. It's ready to go. Again, at $50 for this. This is for cold blood circulation, just so much stuff. And it's really a combination of all different types of fragrances, with these being handmade and colored and shaped. It's all different. It could be different sizes and different shades. So now she's going to come over here as I set this up. She's going to come over here and she's going to tell me what smell that she wants for herself. And I'm mixing all of my dry ingredients together. I can usually, per batch, I can get roughly 5 to 6, depending on how big they are. I did a batch just now, and it was 4.5 because they're so large. I'll show you the regular size, which is right here. They are different shaped. They are not the round. I always spray the bottom with a little bit of extra fragrance and color, and then I'll spray the tops after the bottom's dry. So you can tell me which one you want for you. We have different flavors over here, different smells over here. So you like this one, I know, and you like the lavender, but we have sweet orange, peppermint, the tea tree. Which one do you want for you? I recommend for you peppermint and lavender. No, both of them, I think, because the lavender helps you sleep and not be so cranky. And that's another thing that I want to say. My daughter has ADHD, and she, come here, ADHD. She has ADHD, and huh? Can you just do some? Yeah, she wants to do music play. And as you can see, the powder is rising up, so I'm kind of leaning back. But ADHD, and she has a behavioral disorder, so she does have to take medication for that. And I have found that when I add the lavender and different fragrances into her water, it really helps her, and she loves bath bombs. So I was hoping she was going to pick the lavender. She didn't. She picked the peppermint, which is also very soothing. She has a sore throat, so that's going to work great for her. So I'm just going to put that product together and do my mixing. Again, I don't want you guys to see everything I'm doing, so I'm not going to show this as for anything in particular. We're going to use peppermint as the main fragrance. So we're going to put a little bit more peppermint in there. I use 100%, I guess I can show you guys. Some Better Homes and Gardens. You can actually get this from Walmart. If something locally, it's peppermint. This is 100% peppermint. It's not anything added to it. And I always just pop off the little nozzle. And I'll pour in this a little under half the bottle. And that way, could the fragrance last a long time. And we are going to use pink to color it, because pink reminds me of peppermint, you know, pink and red. And I don't really want to use too much red. I only use the red. Get that dog out of my room. Get the dog out of my room and close the door. You can stay. Anyway, so I will use the red and the blue to make the purple for lavender. And the lavender, we're going to add some extra sea salt in here. And we're going to color that with and scent it with the lavender. Do you want to go get a chair for you to sit in? So this is what the product looks like. I'm going to go ahead and bend this down for you guys so you guys can watch me and how I mix this together. You can see all of my lovely stains on my workstation here. And again, this is scented peppermint and it smells really, really good. It's very minty. And she got a dog, which is awesome. Okay. How does that? Was that better than before? Okay. So I also want to go ahead and mix this up. So I'm using a spray bottle. This is how I do this to where it does not activate the product or really activate it. As you can see, it's a very pretty pink. And I just start off by mixing this in at first, going up on the sides, scraping that color off. And you can talk to me, Maya. I fixed it. I was using a wrong browser or something. And so I'm just going to keep doing this process. No, you're not at the moment. And you're just going to, oh, it smells so good. It smells like Christmas. This is very mentholated, so this is very good for anyone who has sinuses or blockage. I love it. And again, if any of you are interested, you just comment or talk to me, and I will give you a link to my personal Facebook. I was going to put it in the description, but I completely forgot. So I want to tell you what it is. If you're going to find me on Facebook, all you need to do is go onto the search bar and type in Amanda Moore 85. And then you can send me a private message and I can direct you to my business page on Facebook, just because I did not pull that out. Right now, the most important thing is kind of mixing this up. And then you're going to start seeing me blending it all by squeezing it. Oh, this is perfect. You know what, Cheyenne? You can actually do Mom a favor by taking this other spray bottle right here and go rinsing it out, because it has the eucalyptus and green in it. So we need to get it cleaned out so we can prepare for another one. But I will be doing 2 batches of this particular kind here in the lavender and peppermint. And the only reason I'm going to do 2 different batches is mainly because I'm doing a very large one for my daughter tonight. Because of the fact that she is, Maya, you can talk to me on the chat section here. I can see now. That way people don't think I'm making up anything that you're saying. Anyways, I'm going to be making 2 of these because I'm going to make a very large one. And I'm excited about how it's going to turn out if I can make it work. I will probably do just half the egg. What's not there? You got to click the chat button, I think, dear. Oh, well. Anywho's, again, if you wish to talk with me, you guys can comment as I'm here. Or you can find me on Facebook at the search bar by typing in Amanda Moore 85. No, I am having problems with the chat. She's like, I'm having problems with it. Check your browser. It could be your browser. I don't know what the deal is. So far, this pink is like a very minty. It looks very pastel on camera, but this is very vibrant. I wonder why. Cheyenne, do Mom a favor and come and get this big egg over here. And we're going to open that egg up because I need that one side for your stuff.
I can make me one big one.
Because we're going to be in the big bathtub tonight. I said open it. I didn't say hand it to me. I said open it and hand it to me. So I want this a little bit more wet than you normally would want it. I mean, you want it to hold together like that, but it still is a little too dry. Ouch. Stuff has been hurting me. My fingertips have been so sensitive lately. I don't understand. I took my nails off, all but my thumbnail. Okay. You can show them what the egg looks like if you want. So this is what we're doing. It's huge.
No, not that huge.
Really? They're right there. You want to tell me that those aren't big? Okay, we're going to add a little bit more here.
Not heavy either.
Okay, please be careful with those. So basically what I'm making her is worth $35.
Can you make me a cupcake?
I'm not making a cupcake. I'm trying to make this happen. There it goes. And then we are going to make your bath salt. It looks kind of a orangey color on camera, but it's really not. It's this beautiful, vibrant baby pink is what I call it. And it smells amazing. I would have liked the spearmint, I think, a little bit better, but I could not find it individually, and I did not like the brand that it came in. So, you know. Okay, so we're going to set this aside. We are going to grab my little container here, which that one's not going to be the one we use. This one's going to be the one we use. And we are going to make her lavender salts. Now there's already salts included in my mixture, but we're using, I think it's a half a cup. Yeah, a half a cup. And we're going to create the purple. So I'm going to put equal amounts, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4 of blue and red. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, I just got in there. Uh-oh. What did I do? Don't know. Oh, well. It's going to look that way for a second. So I'm just going to kind of chop this up and mix all this together. This takes a little bit longer to do. I did this yesterday. Now, the problem that I have encountered, honestly, with doing it this way is, like she says, it looks a little black, but it's going to be okay because we're going to mix this up until it's completely covered. And I'm using the end of a fork so I can really chop that in there. Well, not right now. Not right now. And so I'm trying to create that nice grayish purple. Well, you have way too many followers for a 10-year-old. I'm going to add a couple more drops of red.
Because since I've been making musical videos, people kept on following and following. I have.
My daughter's talking about how many people she has on Musical.ly. And she's 10 years old, for anybody who knows or cares to know.
I have 154 Musical.ly.
So I'm going again for that purplish gray color. Again, I'm adding a little bit more blue. I have found, and I will be honest with you, that with mixing the fragrance together with this product, it's not always the best. So now I'm going to transfer it after it's semi-mixed into my bigger container. This way I can really get in here and mix this up. And it's got that purplish gray. I know it looks really gray on camera. But this right here is a lavender. So it's got that grayish purple effect. Once it dries, okay, so now we're going to add in our fragrance. We're not going to use too much for the salt. Okay, so now we're adding it in. So it does definitely look gray on camera, but I promise you, not so much. Uh-oh, wait a minute. There it is. So since we're doing this way, we're going to add more product because what's happening is what my room is very dry in my room. So this is going to dry out pretty quickly. But it's having the extra salt in here to add it that two-toned color. It's where you're not, you know, it's just an easier way I found to incorporate multiple scents and multiple colors instead of layering it. You have the full-on look here. Needs a little bit more. See how that's sticky? It's because the fragrance from the salt that we used. Okay, so as you can see, it looks gray, but I will be posting pictures on my personal Facebook of how it's the purple and the pink. So now we're going to take and make her bath bomb. And, you know, I've always wanted pink and gray hair. And let me tell you what, I did it one time and I did it myself. I always thought pink and gray were so pretty. And my fiance did not like it very much. He said it looked weird. And I was like, yeah, actually, it kind of does. It definitely looked weird on me. I guess it was the way I did it. Because I put my roots as a pink. And the rest of my hair gray. So the way that I get even pressure is by doing this number. And the way I smooth it is I run it across. Okay, and then I'm going to run my finger across the edge to remove anything as many times as it takes. And once it slides like this, that's how I know that it's ready. And you can tell there's the perfect flat surface here. So I'm just going to kind of take and tap it all around, all around. Okay, I need to make room over here. This is my table that I lay things out on. And it's going to take a couple of times to get this out. But once it comes out, you guys will see. There we go. And so now we have the perfect egg shape. This right here is a $35 bath bomb. And this, again, was a lavender and peppermint. And I've fallen in love with this. Totally excited about this. That's so cool. So now that we have this done, I'm going to slide it off into my hand carefully. And I'm going to place that over here. She's crazy. And now we're going to take, and I'm going to make half an egg shape here again. We're using the top part of the egg, mainly because it has that is too dry all of a sudden. It has the awesomeness of having that flat bottom, which means it can stand up. One thing I do want to encourage everybody, when you get bath bombs, keep them out of your bathroom. You don't want them near anything that's got a lot of moisture in the air because that helps kind of deactivate the bath bomb. And here in a second, I'm going to do for you a demonstration of my bath bombs. Can you go get some nice water in a bowl, please? A nice big bowl, and bring it to me. And I will show you guys one that is already done. So the one that I've already done, I'm going to come over here and kind of spray it with some more product just so that's on there as it dries. Again, we're going to flatten everything out and kind of loosen it from the sides. And these are squeezable, so I'm just going to kind of remove some of that here. I'm going to hold it from the edge and I'm going to shake it. And it takes a little bit of getting out of here. Look, it's too dry. That's how you know it's too dry. But ultimately, it's going to come out kind of like that. Adding more. And also, I do keep my fan on in my room. And the reason I keep my fan on in my room, one, it's super hot in my room. But I try to like keep it cooler. But I forgot that I have the awesomeness of my fan pointing toward my workstation over here to dry these out a little bit faster with that air. So let's try this again. I don't mind if some of it comes loose, but I do mind if a lot comes out. See how that comes out? It's just way too dry. So I'm going to add a little bit more of my product in here. And get this super moist again, which, of course, if Maya's watching, she's going to turn that sexual. There's no need for all that. And another thing, if you have anything left over and it's still real dry, all you got to do, oh, you're going to need something bigger than that and more water. Baby, I'm doing a whole size one. She got me a little bowl for you guys. She tried. What can I say? See how it's just cracking? Okay, now we're going to try this again using what I just used here. Anything left over, I put into a different bowl, which I have over here. It's always a good thing when it doesn't start cracking when you bang on it. And she wants a YouTube channel, by the way, my daughter. I mean, she's 10. Like, what is she going to do? She's very shy. And I told her that if she gets on here with me and actually talks to people, then we won't have that problem, and I'll be more than happy to let her have her own thing. Okay, there we go. So right here, we're just going to smooth this out a little bit and stick it over here and let it dry. All right, I'm going to put some of this back in here. Prevention. Make some more in here. Just a little bit. We just want to get it wet. We've already got it colored as much as we want. So we're just going to keep this getting nice and wet. Uh-oh. You are very conceited about your hair. Oh, well, she got a big one. A big one. Uh-oh. Put it here. I don't know why she's tripping. She got a huge pot for you guys, not a bowl. A pot.
That's the only thing that was used in there.
That's awesome. All right, hold this. Hey, I want to hear it. So again, try to keep it out of the fan. Block it so it doesn't.
I am.
Okay, so now that I've loosened it, oh, that fell apart. Oh, well, that can be hers too. All right, hand it to me. We have a dog that is rambunctious in our house. I love the dog to death. It's adorable, but it gets on my nerves. She comes up in here and destroyed so much stuff.
You're in my video.
I'm in your video? Oh, the dog was in your video.
Yeah, he's fine.
Hey, is the front door locked, babe? Because we're in here. I try to keep the house door locked when we're alone, just because I'm a single woman. I'm not single. Let me rephrase that. But I'm a woman alone in home, and there's a guy across the street that's got me paranoid, always hitting on me and uncomfortable. And I don't want them thinking, oh, I'm going to come over and, try to come walking in my house because, people around here just... There is a Mexican guy, yes. Hush. Doesn't matter if he's a Mexican. Some people can be very sensitive about that. So we're just making these half eggs here. And I did say to Maya earlier, I was talking to her on Facebook and was like, what if I did sold these like a half a dozen or at a dozen at a time? And she started laughing. I was like, it's Easter. I mean, would people buy them? So I wonder if people would actually buy these. I think they would. I mean, it's a cute idea, You don't want a full egg because the full egg looks really weird. I tried it earlier and it was just horrible. Horribly weird and uncomfortable. So I was like, we're not happening. Uh-oh. Okay, so this is dry. So I'm just going to kind of spray this down and press it in. To hold it into place. Stick it over here. Nowhere because I just knocked stuff over. That's great. Let's just put it back in a bowl over here, babe. Hand me the big bowl that we mix the rocks in or the salt in. We're going to use this at a later time today. And I'll add it to another mixture for the same product. Because I really want to go ahead and show you guys. That sucks. I'm not even going to lie. That kind of sucks. But we got a total of 4 and then 1 big one. Okay, so these have been drying. So I'm tilting this over. And this is a silicone tray here. And I'm going to start with the little one. Shh, I know that it's coming out. She's so excited.
I just said it was coming out.
See, it's breaking.
Wait.
Yep. It wasn't completely ready. And this is why we were checking that. So we're going to set that over there.
Good thing.
Keep the dog out of here. And this is one I'm going to show you guys. So here we go. This is my bath bomb here. And this is what it looks like when we do it. So as she's doing mine. As she's doing her, whatchamacallit. What is it called? She says, ooh, fizzle. Now, it's still going. When did you break your screen?
It's been broken.
Oh. So as you can
It's in
see,
your phone.
it dissolves pretty decently for that size. Here is a lemongrass. I'm going to show you. This one was done last night. I can tell you it smells really, really good. But anyway, so this is the aromatherapy collection. I don't even think, and so here's the yellow. It's still fizzing. So this is
There's
she's watching some weird thing.
total fail. This one's a total fail. Please watch the next one.
So as you can see, it's still
Okay.
it's very large. My nose itches.
Hmm.
That girl is weird. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and move this over. Okay. So I actually have some paper down here. And I'm going to push this over to the side. I got my towel. So I think the next one that we're gonna do is, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna go with some lemon tea tree oil. Now, here's the problem. Me and tea tree oil is one of those, as I point out, is one of those things that scare me. Because it's something when I heard when I was very, very young. And quite honestly, it's creepy. Okay. Anyways, can you please go wash this out really well for me? And
Look at this one.
okay, and rinse this out
missed
quickly. Thank you. So she's my helper. So I'm going to go ahead and start to pre-measure some of my stuff out. And this way we can get another batch going on with the tea tree oil. Now, here's the thing. I do everything based off of color. I see it. Please go do what I asked. I do everything based off of color so I can tell them apart. Because once you start having all these fragrances around, you kind of go nose blind, in other words. Meaning you can't tell what's what. So I am going to measure out my ingredients here. And I'm going to place it over here into my little egg, half egg shape. I was actually going to purchase some more different molds. What am I trying to say? Some different molds. I'm watching you from the gym. Hey, shout out to Maya working out at the gym, y'all, while she's watching me. I mean, isn't that kind of weird? Like, are people watching? Like, hey, who's she talking about? Or who is she talking to? Who's Maya? Can they hear me, or do you got me on headphones? I got some headphones. Hey, yo, gym people, what's up? Shout out from Texas. Rocket, work out for me too, because let me tell you a little something. All due respect, I'm like, I can't work out today. Not because I'm lazy, not because I'm fat, but mainly because of the fact that I'm just completely incompetent. And, you know, my workouts are just never, you know, the best they could be. I need a personal trainer. That's what I need. But I just, you know what? I can't afford a personal trainer right now. Maybe one of these days I'll be able to afford me a personal trainer and someone who's going to be like, yo, it's okay. Don't worry what other people think. I've got 3 out of 4 of my ingredients together. It don't take that long, kiddo. Thank you. So, you know what? I'm actually going to take the opportunity and I'm going to look something up while I'm here because I want to double check that I mix this the right way. That doesn't matter to me. I wanted you guys to see what I do. Like later tonight, I'm going to be logging into work and working because I have to, but I want to get these done just because. Now I have an orange that I want to do. I want to do orange so bad. But you know. So this would work. So this is interesting because I just looked it up because I wanted to make sure I was right. And I just seen something. They said tea tree oil can actually help treat lice, which is pretty freaking awesome. Let's see. Let's see. The benefits are some of the many traditional uses for tea tree oil include acne, bacterial infections, chickenpox, cold sores, congestion and respiratory tract infections, earaches, fungal infections, head lice, MRSA, psoriasis, I think is how you say that, dry cuticles, itchy insect bite sores. So this is for boils. I'm going to have to be honest with you. This is interesting because I didn't know all that about this. So I'm definitely going to be using tea tree. I'm going to give that a try myself. So I'm going to make this for me. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and do the tea tree oil mixture for my main ingredient. And then, I mean, I'm trying to think of what would smell really good with it. I'm kind of thinking the orange, but I'm not sure if that's going to be the benefits that I would need for it. Just because orange is a unique product. Thank you. Come here. Give me hugs. Come on, camera. Say hello to my daughter. Bend down so people can see your face. Oh, get in the camera frame. Wrong way. She's upset because she has. I know, honey. I know. You know what? I got something for you. Hold on. Put some moisturizer on there, baby. It's not gonna hurt. That's different.
It's be allergic.
I know. It's gonna keep it from hurting. So here.
It ain't hurting.
Okay, but we gotta get it to go away. Get that dog off my butt. Y'all, she need to stop now.
Yeah.
Something's going on with my thing. Thank you. Anywho's, I don't know what just happened, but what was I talking about? The orange. Why are you so sad? She's like orange. She seems to think that it's an she believes that she's was allergic to a bee. But the truth of the matter is okay. Let's see. The orange can be used as an anti-inflammatory, antidepressant, antiseptic, a diuretic, a tonic, a sedative. So you know what? You know what? We'll go ahead and do that. We'll mix that up, which is going to be kind of like a red and orange. So I'm kind of curious in how that's going to come together. So I'm going to take, so I don't activate my product, and really wipe this down. And I am, ooh, that's still kind of wet. Get the dog out of here. She's hurting me. Get out, Sophie. I need to purchase a doggy or a gate, one of those gates or whatever's. So I'm going to put my product in.
Me.
Huh?
Same for me. For the cats.
Oh, yeah. Like a child gate or whatever.
I need one for CJ and Play.
Oh, did you eat your ice cream yet?
No.
You want your ice cream? Oh, shoot. It's time for your medicine. It's 7:46. You get it at 7:30.
No, I don't. No more. I don't.
Every day you're getting it at 7:30.
No, no more. I don't.
Cheyenne, I've been giving you your medicine at 7:30 every night. You can take it at 8 o'clock. I'll give you a break. It's a weekend. All right, so now we're going to add this. I'm really anxious to try this just because of what I've read about it. I just have an issue with it being put into my body. They said, you know, like the ears and stuff like that. They claim that, oh, the smell is like, not a fan of the smell. Really not, but what's up? She's playing music. Now, the only problem is with my red, it doesn't always work. I don't know why it doesn't get red, but it's definitely a red. It turns my stuff like pink, which really is not cool. Like, you can tell it's red, but when I start spraying it into my stuff, it's... I forgot to put my gloves on, you guys. So this... okay.
If you put something, if you put red with white, or make
I lied it, not into that. That's why I put too much red in there. Anyways, I did not put my gloves on. Do not worry about the staining on my hands, just so you know. Once I wash my hands, this will come off fairly easy. And then, what is this? Something's going on with this, man. Anyways, I used a different red yesterday because that stained me. The other one I'm using today is not that product, and that's why it's not going to be as red as I would want it to be. All right, so now we're going to start spraying. It looks very orange, and that's why I don't like it. So we're going to pour this down now. Whoa, not my big mess. It looks very orange, but I promise you, it is red. And that is the problem with a lot of reds, even in like makeup. They have an orange base. I couldn't find a true red, like a blue red. Looks super freaking orange on camera. Not okay with that. Not okay. It's not okay, George. Look, orange shirt, and it looks orange. Cheyenne. It looks orange. Red will not turn orange with white. It will make it a light pink. Okay? Hallelujah, she said. So this one is going to be a tea tree oil. You know what? I need you to get a piece of paper and practice some writing by writing tea tree. Okay? Tea tree and sweet orange. Okay? That way we can put this way. You got to put it on paper so when I place this over here, we can tell the difference between the other ones. That's why Mama uses the color coordination. Like this one I made you was lavender and peppermint. The ones I made Nana were eucalyptus, I think is how you say it, which is the green one. And I love my green. I really do. It's so pretty. If y'all want to make bath bombs, then you guys can definitely look up a recipe. It's just I put some extra stuff in mine that is not in a traditional recipe. And that's what makes mine so different compared to others. This almost looks peach. That's so cute because I didn't put a lot of red. I put a lot, but I didn't put nearly as much as I did yesterday because I said I wasn't going to. So this is going to be nice. A little peachy color with that orange. It's going to blend so well. Do you know how to make orange, Cheyenne?
Mm-hmm.
How do you make orange?
Yellow and red.
Good job. What about to make purple? You remember how to make purple?
Blue and red.
All right. What about to make gray?
White and black.
Peach.
White and orange.
Or that would be a light orange, but you add a little bit of red to that mixture and you get the perfect peach color. So I'm trying to think of a story time. Oh, you know what? There is something I do want to say because I've been giving my man some issues. Like I've been feeling kind of neglected or whatever. And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm trying not to be like jealous and be like, you know, worried of other women. And so it hit me today after me feeling like crap because I feel like I was being avoided to just find out that he's playing video games all day long with his brother who had an accident recently. That I'm pretty lucky because most women think their men are cheating on them when they start avoiding them and not answering their calls and stuff. Mine just plays damn video games. The only thing I have to worry about is what game is he playing, how long is he going to play it, who is he playing with, does he have what case of beer is he on, and does he have enough tobacco? That's all I got to worry about. So I overreact, and I need to apologize to him for that. But you know what? It's typical because, I mean, he would do the same thing due to our past with other people. We have some really screwed up past, man. Screwed up past. All right. Next step, we're adding the orange. So, first things first, orange colorant. Come on. This is more of a gel compared to a liquid. It does not stain. I have not seen it stain any of my stuff before. Come on. All right, you know what? I'm going to stick this in here, pull it out. I have not used anything yet that stains my bathtub other than hair color. But as for the colorants that I use, I've not had anything stain my bathtub. It's very simple, even if it does kind of leave a little bit of a stain. All you need is some baking soda and charcoal, activated charcoal, and I found that that removes things pretty easily. And this is what I'm talking. These are like my wedding colors. Oh, I'm so super excited about that. I am so super excited about this because this is like the shade of one of my wedding colors right here. These two right here are like the shades, orange and a pinky peach. Oh yes, the awesomeness that we come. Okay, sweet, sweet. And now we're going to add our orange scent. briefly, hold on. I just got to get all these clunks mixed up, make it as bright as possible. We're going to use this. What are they called, Cheyenne?
Yeah.
Who are they that you're listening to? Pentatonic, right?
Yeah, Pentatonic. What other songs did they make except for Mary Did You Know, Little Drummer?
They have a lot of different songs.
Hallelujah.
They have a lot of different songs.
Then what's the other one?
Oh Lord, I can't think of a lot of them right now. I'm like a one-track mind. I'm focused on this. And for those of you that are curious, I've added a half a cup of the salt to the orange. And that's what I was putting in the orange and the sweet orange fragrance. And that's very overpowering. And not that I don't like the smell of tea tree oil. I really don't. But at the same time, it's more of a I love the smell of the sweet orange and the benefits of it. And I just want to make sure there's enough even of all. Okay, so move this for me, please. And we are going to start this process. And we're going to do a large egg. You need to move that so I can place this over there when I get it done. And I have found that is the easiest way to do this. It's a little tough. Whoops. She's stepping on the bags of stuff that we have to use. All right. Alrighty. So as you can tell, again, it's got that smooth surface here. So we're going to pick up the product that we were spraying. We're going to spray that. That's going to be a little wet. I'm just going to slide it over. This one's lifting out perfect. That is from the inside here. Unfortunately, there's that little bitty design there. So what I'm going to do,
there we go.
is going to press this into place and kind of smear it out. And there we go. So we filled that hole in that little spot. She said we already did Hallelujah, the music-wise. I try not to use that side because this side that I used, there's a lot of indentions on the inside here, like little lines and stuff right here that are bumpy. I like to use this one, but I have product in this one already. So yeah. So now I'm going to make me some little ones. Egg-shaped. You never got that paper you were told to? But luckily, we'll be able to tell. I just need you to write a reminder of what we put in it. So Maya, if you're taking notes, try to help me remember. The orange peach color is tea tree oil and sweet orange. And then the pink color is a lavender and peppermint.
They made this song?
Yes. I believe so. My daughter is a huge Panasonic fan, I guess. She likes that. What's her name?
I don't know their name.
No, the one that your sneakers are. What is her name?
Jojo?
JoJo, that's right. She likes that JoJo person. How do you say your last name?
Jojo Siwa.
Siwa. I say Siwa, but it's Siwa. And from what I understand, she was like Dance Moms or something. And then she has a YouTube channel. And I watched her YouTube, and my daughter wanted me to like try to get her for her birthday. I was like, I can't afford her for your birthday. I can barely afford your birthday. So she's a huge JoJo fan. She has clothes that she like of JoJo. She has the shoes, JoJo shoes. Right now she's got her boots on. But that's because that's my girl right there wearing boots. She has a JoJo bow. So if anybody knows who JoJo, what's her name, Siwa, is, can y'all pass a message along for me? Let her know my daughter is a huge fan. That'll be great. Okay, we're going to set this aside for a second. All right, so now I'm going to be able to take this off. But no, I am not wearing my ring, you guys. Do not ask. I had somebody message me once, why aren't you wearing your ring? And I'm just like, because it's not that I don't want to wear it when I'm on camera. It's just more the fact that I don't want to get it dirty. And today is her Nana and Papa's wedding anniversary. So they are out celebrating. Okay, it's 8:02. Go get your medicine. And get your ice cream and take your medicine in front of me. Okay, so now we have eucalyptus. I want to check this out. This seems pretty sturdy for now, that it should come out without a problem. I'm moving it around. Well, that one just like want to come up right now. So I'm hoping this isn't going to be too much of a problem. All right, so there we go. As you can see, like I said, it is a done by hand type of thing, so it may be a little odd shaped, but it is what it is, you guys. All these little ones you see me doing are $3 each. The two fragrances, like the peppermint and lavender, is $5. Oh man, $5, and then the other one is $5. So the two tones, or the two fragrances and colors, are $5. The singles are $3, and the big half eggs are $35. Just because so much product has gone into them. These containers are of oil are very, very expensive. I should have probably sprayed the tops of these, not just the middle and not just the end. So I will do that with the next round that I do. So we've done the orange, we've done tea tree. I need to do frankincense. I got to figure out something to go with it. Frankincense is going to be done in a blue color. So we're doing blue for frankincense, and maybe kind of want to do the peppermint and frankincense, but I love frankincense. It's got a lot of great health benefits. It makes you feel good about yourself, for sure, for sure. Some of these are going to go to my man's mother. I was like, I used a product and it was supposed to be but pure oil, like pure a pure oil, nothing added to it. And I started reading the ingredient on the back and advertised as it is, and I looked it up online, that same brand, and they said there's cocoa oil in there, or coconut oil, and she cannot have coconut oil. So yeah, so who wants to see more of the square or more of the egg? What do y'all want to see right now? Because I have a better idea. I am going to use my awesome soap petals. I had these. They work. I mean, they're not the best, but they were $5. I got them as a gift, and I want to kind of include these in some of my bath bombs. So I'm going to take, let's see. Let's see. Well, what are we going to do? Now, You guys haven't seen me work with the lemongrass yet. I can use, do I have more lemongrass by some odd chance? Where's my fragrance oils? I could have sworn I brought them over here. Is that all of them? I think I might have pulled them all out. Let's see. Ooh, I may have. Okay, so see, I like the orange. We've done orange, tea tree, peppermint, eucalyptus, lavender. The only thing left is the lemongrass and frankincense. Alrighty. I could have sworn I have more products somewhere. Something's telling me I have more products somewhere. Because I'm probably going to have to use the frankincense as my main and the lemongrass as my salt. So that sucks. All right, I'm going to pour this over here. All right, we're going to come up while I get my ingredients together. So Maya, if you're still there, should I do eggs or should I do... I honestly think I need to do some more of my round ones just because of the fact, or not round ones, my square ones, and try to make them as straight as possible. All right, so that's clear. I'm going to use some frankincense, y'all. Frankincense. So the frankincense is going to be blue. And we're going to do a blue and yellow with some roses in there. What? Really? Yes, we're going to do that. You can see how much oil I have in here, which is almost an entire bottle. You can see because the two liquids separate. No, I'm not using water. Just so you guys know, I'm not using water. Frankincense would be over here. We're going to add a little bit of blue colorant here. 5. Did you get your medicine, babe? Come on. All right, you guys. I will be right back. She's not doing as told. I will be right back. Whoa. I stepped on that. That wasn't good.
Am I pissing you off, Papa?
Oh my God. Super cool. Oh my God.
No, I already had a cat steal my ice cream. Making milk. I don't want a dog.
How did the cat get the ice cream out of the freezer? Okay, you guys. So she has a tendency of
No.
trying to tell me that, whatever. I just looked at myself. I'm fat. Like, I know that, but Lord, help us all. All right. I need scissors. Where's my scissors?
Then hold it. Well, look.
Why do I get fatter? So do not look good on camera.
Mom. Stop.
I can't eat some of it.
I don't want to eat it. It's just for me. Oh, I'm sitting right behind them.
Well,
Then go see them.
look. So I'm just going to take and cut these in half. So you guys can kind of, well, not in half, just kind of cut it in little slits. And you guys can have soap inside your bath bombs. Again, I think we're using frankincense and lemongrass, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just going to kind of go in and just start cutting this up. I decided to go with the white instead of the light pink. No one's there but Maya right now. So.
Can you tell her?
Yes, she can hear you. Maya, she's talking to you.
Can you guess what song this is if you can hear it? Do you know the song now?
Yeah. Royals.
Really?
Yeah. You asked me. I told you. Okay. So I'm not going to add too much. What?
You're supposed to keep it in.
You asked. What did you want me to do? Ignore the question?
No.
I don't ignore people when they talk to me. Unless I don't like them. And I happen to like you pretty well.
I know, but
All right.
I don't know what.
So we're pulling out our salt mixture.
So,
Huh? It's not hard. I have a big mouth apparently. Mm-hmm. That's funny. Uh-oh. I need you to look in one of the boxes, Cheyenne, or bags that I have. And I need you to find the green can. Don't let no one see what it is, but there's a green can in there. Give me a minute. I'm losing stuff. Oh, there it is. Wait, what is this? Eucalyptus? That's some tea.
I was 5 years old when this was published.
Okay. So how many years ago was that?
6.
Good job. Okay. Let's mix this up. Come back on down. I need you to take and help Mom, please. Hello. I need some white flowers or pink ones, like a pink one, and I need you to cut the petals off of them. Okay,
So
just
white?
like this. No, just the pink. So you're gonna take and you're gonna do this number. Okay, we're gonna cut the whole petal off just like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're gonna put that in front.
Oh, can I have this one?
I'm gonna make some for you. Yes, I'm doing the egg-shaped ones. Huh?
Do this?
Yeah, you can take it off if you want. Take the whole thing off so it's easier. See? Right now, I'm just kind of breaking up some of my products so I can mix it up. I would recommend wearing a face mask because of mixing this stuff together.
Careful, doesn't make bubbles.
Yeah, I know. I'm not retarded. That's why we're using a spray bottle. She made a good point. I am presenting to everyone. What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
What?
It says you are presenting to everyone.
It means that you're showing what you can do.
That's, well, I'm live, so everyone can already see what I'm doing.
Oh, wait. Done. And all was left is this.
Presenting. Okay, we have
All
stuff.
was left is this.
Okay, so keep doing some more. I have no idea what this means. Stop doing this. Stop presenting. I don't know what it means.
Should I
And
do
then,
this one too?
huh?
Should I do the other half of this one?
Yes, baby, do more. That's what I just said.
Oh. Oh, my bad.
Yo, babe. You're right. You are bad. No, I'm kidding.
That's
Okay,
my
Maya,
bad.
if you're here, try commenting. Try commenting now, Maya. See if it will let you. It may have been something on my end.
So is this what I think it is? What do you have to? Yes. Wait, they're using instruments still. I never seen them use instruments.
Let me see. Oh, that's because that's not just them. Lindsay Sterling, honey.
Oh, wait, she's the one that sang.
Well, she doesn't sing. She plays violin. Lindsay Sterling is one of the most amazing violinists I've ever
Then
had the
you
pleasure.
sang the song, that my favorite song.
Shatter Me.
Yeah.
That's her playing violin. That's not her singing.
Oh.
Stop licking your lips, please.
I can't believe they actually got it. This was published.
Years ago.
I can't touch it. I can't do it.
Welcome to the
Doesn't say when. Oh. When I was 5 years old.
Go see if someone's here. Just
I know, I keep on doing that.
go look through your door. Or your window. Was that across the street? It's Friday night. Our neighbors tend to have parties on the weekends. And they drag me down because it's a lot of piano music. They're home? Good. You tell them you got your bath or your medicine? Okay.
Well, they're actually going now.
Okay. Well, you got it at 8 o'clock.
I need my charger quick.
Okay.
Go.
Parents' wedding anniversary. They should still be out and about. I have not added the flowers into it yet because supposedly it's made of soap and it's to be used as a soap, so I don't want to cause a weird gushy feeling with it. So once I get this in to a nice moist texture, are they here? Hello? No, I did not spray roach spray.
That's what's smelling here.
I guess. I'm using a different one. But no one sprayed anything. Yep. Door's wide open though.
What is that?
Frankincense.
Oh.
No, that's gonna get better. I'm fixing to use lemongrass in it too.
Mama, what is that song?
Which one? Shatter Me?
Okay. Shadow.
No. Lindsay Sterling, Shatter Me. So I gotta put
Shatter Me by Lindsay Stories.
Sterling, not Sterling.
Oh, God.
Well, okay, calm down, ma'am. Woohoo! Okay. Lemongrass. Oh well. I'm out. No more. She's already had her medicine. She just took her first medicine at 8 o'clock.
Did you actually take it?
Yes, I sat here and watched her. I gave it to her with ice cream. She ate it.
You already got your ice cream. You want this too?
You can have.
Don't listen.
Just make sure when you get through, don't eat all your ice cream.
Yeah, she's not gonna.
Ta-da!
Make sure when you get through, put it back in the freezer.
There's, ta-da! It's called a Reese's Mixed Chocolate Ice Cream.
Oh, yes, I see. Okay, now that they're home, we can close the door. So we can keep this settled in here as much as possible.
It's gonna be awesome too because it goes to the air bin.
Okay. Because I just added the lemongrass, so we need to let that lemongrass soak up in here. And that was my father, for those of y'all who might be curious. It turned this lime green, which is really awesome. Oh, so super dry. See, it doesn't hold the shape. Bum bum. Now remember, we started off with that blue color of frankincense. And well, you know,
Oh, it's
I'm afraid that the roses are going to make this a little bit difficult. But we're going to try this. That's why I'm adding very little at a time.
a mix. Yeah, I froze.
Worst comes to worst, we are making this into a crumble, which I wanted to do tonight anyway, so
This ain't good, Mom.
get it.
It froze.
It's not froze.
Yeah, it
The
is.
product, Cheyenne, no, that is not froze.
No. That's easy.
It's a Maya.
I'm not lying.
Okay, Cheyenne, come on. I never said you were lying, but something cannot freeze unless it is in a freezer. See, there's Maya. She's here now. Woohoo! I'm getting a little impatient here because I've never tried to add these roses to anything. So I'm starting to wonder if maybe the roses are causing a little bit of a reaction that's going to cause it to dry out. She said I foxed it. She fixed it. I'm spraying directly on what's in my hand. And it's still not working. That's awkward that it's doing that and not holding shape. But I'll just keep adding and adding until we get to where we need to be. What do you think of the color, Maya? We started off with a light blue of frankincense and added the yellow and got a lime green color. So we have lemongrass and frankincense with these rose petals, which are causing this, I think, a weird reaction. So most importantly, we may have to make this into a crumble, which again is okay with me. Ugh, it's taking forever. As I keep adding, I fear that the products from the soap. You know, I do too. And my mother came in. It's like, did you spray bug spray? Like, no, I did not. She's like, "Ooh, what does that smell?" She goes, and I told her, she's like, "I don't like it." I'm like, it's going to get better. Trust me. It's all an acquired taste, in other words. It's starting, I don't know. It's definitely getting wetter.
She's actually singing. She does sing, Mom.
Not all the time, my love.
Why did you say that she's not?
Because she's more of a violinist than she is a music artist. Now, stop. And she's not singing that song. It is another woman who sings that song. Now, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm kind of sad by this, with it not wanting to work. Wait. It's not holding shape. But you know what? I have an idea. You know what? I'm going to try something and see if I can get it to work. I'm going to place this down in there in a weird shape. And then I'm going to drop some of this in here. I'm going to press it down, but I'm going to spray it as I go. And press it.
Press.
She's like, press. I'm going to see if it's going to work.
Got it.
It started to activate just now.
Okay, I buried my nieces.
Okay, so this is obviously not going to work like this. This is probably going to be a crumble. Yeah, because no matter what I'm doing, it's crumbling. So we're doing a crumble. Can you go ask your Nana if we can borrow a tray so I can sprinkle this on the tray, please? Kind of forgot. Tell her we have to sprinkle this on a tray because it doesn't want to work. So we're going to do a crumble, and I'll show you guys how a crumble works. Everything's pretty much mixed together now. It's not holding shape, which sucks. But that's okay, George. So, no more lemongrass. I'm really sad that I have no more lemongrass. Because my mother loved the way that smelled. See, look. If I can put that in there, and it doesn't even hold shape, it's not going to hold.
You could use this in order to
Yeah, that's not going to be enough. So go get another one. Tell her that's not going to be enough. You want to be able to still be able to spin this around as it dries. It won't take long. You know what? Never mind. We're just going to do this and add slowly, letting the air get to it. See, look at the bottom here. Now it's holding a shape. Oh, that works. My cake pan. Can't say nothing about Vaya. So you see how that just crumbles off there?
How did I pretend doing that was supposed to be? What's this?
Okay. No, stop worrying about it because it ain't going to work.
How do you know?
Because, baby, I can't get this to stick together. It's not going to work. Thank you, though. I'm sorry. It just isn't going to work. So, basically, the way this works is you, here, as you can see, you just take some. And you sprinkle it in, and you've got your flowers that are there. Glitter soap. I'm just gonna kind of let this. I mean, this is pretty much dry. So there's a crumble. It's nice and dry. It's not real wet. Yay! I'm sad. I do love this color though. I really want to make. Which one is what was in this one, Cheyenne?
I don't know.
Exactly. What was in the orange one? Does anyone remember? Pishantosh? What is Pishantosh?
Everybody knows what I'm trying to say.
No one knows what you're trying to say. How about peppermint and tea tree oil?
No, that was this one.
No, that's peppermint and lavender. So what did we
Oh,
mix in with the tea tree oil? Does anybody remember?
we mixed in the
This is
peppermint.
orange and tea tree, peppermint and lavender. See, we need to write this down. Grab the little book here. So I'll just keep an eye on that. Okay, here you go. Look. Pink, lavender slash
I need the little-
lavender slash peppermint. I don't know. And then we have
Really? That was-
orange.
I feel like I'm just gonna lose my eyes. for
Okay.
that.
Cheyenne, it's in the kitchen.
Why you
Orange,
looking at
because I'm busy. Orange is the orange and tea tree. And then the green we already know, but let's put it on the list. That's the eucalyptus. And the lime green is actually what did we use? Frankincense. Of course, I'm just going to put lime green. Frank slash lemongrass. Lemongrass. All right. There we go. Put that over here. Now, this is fun. It's dry. So we're going to kind of put this in over here. I was thinking I needed to buy a container to put I knew that I was going to make this, but I didn't have the money for a container right now. So if you guys order this for me, a small container is going to be, I'll have to get the containers and show y'all. I want to make one more, and it's a $60 one. It is a heart shape. I'm trying to knock this out into the container. We are not adding anything to it. No flowers, except for on the bottom. Hi, Maya. She can see now. So I have to do a double dose here of my product. I'm going to use the tea tree oil. No, I'm not going to use the tea. I love the tea tree oil and the orange, but let's see. There's not much left. Eucalyptus. We're going to use the green combination that I just used with the blue and the yellow. And then I am going to measure everything out. And get the room smelling better again. Okay, there we go. I need another can of my good stuff here. This right here, right here. That's empty. This right here. This here is what I need.
Mom, just like, the chickens to make the bath bomb.
Hmm?
Then in the middle, all you have to do is just put the flower petals in.
Okay, no. I did that and it messed up. She just distracted me. Now it's time for the baking soda. Yeah, baking soda. Hi, Maya. This is going to be a super large mixture, so I want to make it really nice. Eucalyptus with the extra salt that we're going to need. So here we go. Look at this. This is what I meant by a big batch. This is double the recipe. I'm doing this because I'm making a heart. And whatever's left after the heart, you know what we're going to do with it? Be very, very careful with what we're going to do. So we're going to need a lot of product for this. We're going to bring this back up. This is the wrong color. Okay, so this is the color right here that we were using. So I'm going to add more product. Okay. Eucalyptus is our main color in fragrance. And this is what I meant by saying that the fragrance itself or the shape, the color is going to be different every time. So the way we did that was we added the blue and yellow. And so now I'm going to add a little bit of yellow color. I know I have it. Here it is. And we're going to try to copy this look. I used different colorant this time. I have a towel. And my everyday messed up project towel. I'm not sure how I feel about that. We're about to find out. Oh, there we go. That's it. Check it out. Very, very close. Very, very close. Be prepared for a long process. You see all this being kicked up? Normally, I would say you can sift this out, but I did not because I like to get my hands in here and break it up. Yeah, bless me. It's gonna take a while, Maya. Talk to me, please. I have no one to talk to right now because I can't text people or call people on the phone. I don't mind being here by myself. It just feels weird. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go live on Facebook. So I'm gonna cut this short. Maya, if you're gonna watch me, watch me. See you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Again, if you want to purchase any of these fragrances, let me know. Find me on Facebook.